Alright, so welcome back. I have a special episode planned for today just for you folks. I'm basically going to be smoking, if you will, cooking some picanha, which is awesome, from my friends at Porter Road. We'll be doing it on a rotisserie on my Blaze Kamado, which I have not shown how that works yet. And then 3, I'm going to be doing it with a smoked red chimichurri sauce. I also got some other elements that I'm adding into this cook that's quite honestly unique. So stay tuned for that. Let's get into it and let's go ahead and cook up some picanha.
You ready? Let's go!
Alright, so here's my picanha from Porter Road. Actually going to use my handy dandy Del Strong Phantom series knife to get that off there. Get it out of the packaging. Now, for this piece, when we're slicing the picanha, and we're doing it for the rotisserie, oh man, it's so good. Look at the marbling on this too. It's excellent. One of the things that you got to remember when you're slicing this, at least for slices, is that you're going to have to slice with the grain, not against the grain, because when you go to slice it and cut it for the cook when it's done, is you're going to want to obviously cut against the grain. So that's kind of the trick to remember, is slicing with the grain, not against the grain. So I'm going to try to set myself up where I have equal portions with this, making sure they're all about the same size as best I can. But again, this is the easiest way for me to remember where I'm slicing at and how I'm getting these done. So I don't know, it's just how I do it. I know everybody's a little different, so it's gonna give me 1, 2, 3, 4 slices, which is pretty good. And just look how easily that Del Strong knife makes easy work of that picanha. So now I'm just going to basically fold these over. We'll get these on the spigot, as I like to call it, a little rotisserie. And then of course we got a few more things that we'll be doing with this too. So hit me up in the comments down below if you have made picanha, if you've done anything different with it. I've seen people grill it. I've grilled it. This will be the only few times that I've actually used the rotisserie for the picanha. I don't obviously get picanha very often, but I do get it occasionally, and this is a special trip. So yeah, we're gonna do this. Now, one of the things I like to do, I don't know if everybody likes this, but I like to score the fat just a little bit. You can kind of see that where it's gonna render down. I'm going to also salt this up with a unique seasoning. At least I think it's unique. I'm just, again, scoring the fat cap a little bit so it renders down a little bit. I mean, obviously you're not going to eat all that fat, but it does help protect the meat. And man, let me tell you, it's so delicious over top of this steak. It's amazing. I really like it. So this is picanha is probably, as far as in the steak for me, it's definitely in the top 3. I think everybody pretty much likes a ribeye. I like a Denver steak. I know that's going to sound weird to some people, but that's just really probably my overall favorite. But I definitely love picanha, and I also love tri-tip. So I got those fat caps, and now since I've got those done, I'm using something unique here. And I'm trying to turn it around here. So what you can see, hopefully, is I got some wasabi sea salt. I'm actually going to use this on the fat cap and a little bit on the steak. Thinking probably wasabi sea salt. Yeah, you can get this from my friends at Guste Vite. They have excellent choice of seasonings, some pretty cool things. And like I said, I'm just going to season up this fat cap. I'm going to put a little on the steaks too, not a lot. Just a little bit, but I definitely want to get that fat cap. And then I have another seasoning I want to show you. So yeah, that should add a little kick. Wasabi, sea salt. Next, I have some garlic truffle steak seasoning. I am so excited about using this one. I've tasted it, I haven't used it yet, so. You don't need a lot, obviously. So I'm not gonna do a whole lot, but I'm gonna do a little bit. Yeah, I'm even gonna hit a little bit of that fat cap too. Hit this side as well. Yeah. This will be good. Also, if you can, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what kind of things you'd like to see me cook. I'm definitely, you know, willing to try some different things too. So if you have something out there that you would like to see cooked, and you haven't seen a video, or maybe you have seen a video, but maybe you want to see something different, let me know. Like I said, just hit me up in the comments down below. And we'll go from there. All right, now I'm going to get these ready for the skewer, show you how I place those on there, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I'm here with the Blaze Kamado, getting ready to show you how I do this. This is pretty easy. I'm going to have to adjust the camera around a little bit so you can see everything, but basically I'm getting this set up for a rotisserie cake. I've already got some things done, but some of it's pretty self-explanatory, so just let me go ahead and show you what I'm doing here, and then we'll go ahead and go on. Alright, so first things first, I'm just going to pop this side off. It's real easy to take these shelves off. Although I will say these are very durable, very strong, and very sturdy. But they're easy to pop off. It's just based on the screws where they're at. Next, since I already have the screws in place for this, I just put that right there, and this is where the rotisserie will load into the Blaze Kamado, and it actually runs on the inside. Some require adapters. I know Kamados require adapters for rotisserie units. This one don't. They already got it pre-built, just so you can put a rotisserie. It's on the inside. Everything's closed, secured, nice and neat. So let me go ahead and show you how that looks. Alright, so as you can see here, the Blaze Kamado unit bracket inside. So essentially what happens is, you'll see when I get the rod, I'm just going to basically take it in here. It's going to go through here. It's going to mount up to the rotisserie unit right there. See, the rotisserie unit just hooks up right in here. Comes with a water pan if you buy the rotisserie unit, which is really nice. You can use it. And then of course over here, directly into there is where the rotisserie unit will hook up. And like I said, it's pretty straightforward for the most part. It's an indirect cook. So you can see I already got some of the Prime 6 charcoal down there, as well as some post oak. I also got some bourbon barrel chips I'm going to be using for this cook. So I think it's really going to help enhance the flavor. So I'm going to show you how easy this is going to go in here, just for reference. So essentially what I'm going to do is you just slide it into this hole here, which obviously goes into this, and then of course into the rotisserie, and then bam, there you have it. Rotisserie unit into the thing, and then basically from there you can see how this is all set up. And basically, as you can see there, boom. So the only thing we got to do now is we've already got the wood, it's rolling. Also using some of this bourbon barrel bark. It's basically cast strength smoking chips made here in Kentucky. You can just smell the aroma coming out of them. They definitely smell a lot like bourbon. So I'm gonna throw a few of those on here as we get rolling, just to add a little bit of smoky flavor to this. So stay tuned, a lot more to go. Alright, so I got the spindle turned on now, and get the Prime 6 charcoal with some post oak over there. I'm gonna let this go a little bit, and then I'm gonna, after this gets going, I'm gonna obviously throw some of that bourbon barrel bark on there, just to see, add a little flavor to this cook. Like I said, this should be good, so stay tuned. Let's go ahead and get on the next step of the process. Definitely excited to see how this turns out. Alright, look at that picanha. It's looking fantastic. As you can see, it's got a lot of smoke in there. I went ahead and already put some of those chips on there. Right here, Barrel Proof Bourbon Barrel Bark. It's got a nice smoky flavor to it. It smells a lot like bourbon. So we're just gonna sit here and watch this roll for a little bit. I mean, this looks amazing. This is gonna be excellent. Going down the Blaze Kamado should be a fantastic meal when it's all said and done, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. All right, let's check in on that picanha. As you can see, man, it's coming along great. Look at that fat cap. It's looking delicious. The steak looks amazing. Get the prime 6 charcoal rolling back there. Oh man, the flavors on this I think is going to be ridiculous. Just smells so delicious. All right, so a little bit more to go and we'll be done. We'll let these rest and then we'll start slicing up. All right, so get all my ingredients together. I'm gonna go ahead and start dumping this in here. This is for the chimichurri sauce. Get some Italian parsley in there. Next, white onion. Next, a little bit different, some green onion, some green bell pepper. Now that I got that in there, I'm gonna go ahead and pour a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in there, not a lot, just a little bit. I'm gonna throw in some of this red wine vinegar, get that in there. Next, I'm gonna throw in the key ingredient, these adobes and chipotle sauce. That's the key ingredient for red chimichurri sauce, in case you didn't know that. And then last but not least, some red bell pepper just to give it a little extra flavor. And then I'm also going to throw in just a little bit of honey, not a lot, just a little bit. And then get this blended up and we'll be ready to go. Oh yeah, check out that picanha. Man, it looks so good. Definitely looking forward. I'm gonna let this rest for a little bit and then we'll do some slicing and then we'll get it ready. Alright, so the picanha is done. We're gonna go ahead and start slicing this so you can see what's inside. Basically all you do, like any steak, you just slice and you can see just how juicy it is. Now this is a little hotter than when I'm normally running it, 135. I got this one around 140, and that's okay. It's still gonna be good. I'm not too worried about it. I put some of that red chimichurri sauce on that picanha. It was magnificent. Awesome taste, adds a lot of depth and rich flavor to it. So I encourage you to use it. I'm gonna put the recipe to that down below as well. So I appreciate you tuning in. Definitely continue to follow along. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to leave a comment down below, and obviously hit those notifications if you want to see more upcoming meals like this. It was fun. It was a great time smoking this picanha on the Blaze Kamado grill with the red chimichurri sauce. Can't say enough about it. Stay tuned. Definitely a lot more to come.